as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins, flush to his right. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Taylor. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
70, Indy.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And the Lions 1st down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now a give, right side. Taylor, and he's got some space here. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On second down, it's Johnson, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ty Johnson, his second touchdown on the season, and the Lions are able to extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. Throws right side, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
3 down. Hey, number 28.
Now Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Hey, number 28.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete to Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike 57. No chance. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Throwing again. Here's Haskins. The quick slant caught. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Haskins going to throw again. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Dwayne Haskins, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 13.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now Haskins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 22 yards there, a first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Haskins will throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Jump, 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 jump. Check. Check.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Go. 3 down, 3 down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 43. Check 26. Check 26.
Haskins back to the air. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike, 28. Here we go. Go, some motion. Mike, 28. We don't want this. Hey, number 28. Hassan. Let's go. Check in. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. That's to his running back, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Haskins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike, 28. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Third down, here's Haskins. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Switch.
Now a give, right side. Taylor. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Troy Apke.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ready, 30 base.
Let's go. We got double time. Hey,
Snap.
On first down, it's Taylor. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
That's good for the Bears.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score of Lions 27.
Strip that ball.
Bears 7.
Chad, let's go. It's set. Watch out the creeping. 66. Pull it. High. 36. 36. Zip it. Shit. Undercrush. Undercrush. Undercrush.
First down, a run with Cohen. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
It's third down and 12.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
On third down, Haskins. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Go. Mike, 28. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And it is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Ready?
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. So don't say nothing. Check 52.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's no good. It it has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series. And because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins. This is caught by Robinson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Haskins. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Number 28, Mike, he's coming, check in. And what? 64, wait. Begin.
Again, it's Haskins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears cut into that lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point.
Bears 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And the Chicago Bears are in the end zone.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken from the 7.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The 25-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
You don't want it. Sit. Hey, watch it.
61, matchbox lights. Hit it.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. On 3rd down, Taylor. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here comes Cohen. Continuing to fight for more. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Haskins on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. 36-yard line. All day. Hey, number 28, Mike.
On play action, Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On first down, it's Haskins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Haskins. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8.
We got this. At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for Detroit, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.